gamers. Hey, it's us, the Game Guildies.
Yeah, it is.
We are here.
And yes, we're here. We're here. And
We're here.
Yeah. We're here. We're here. And something beer. I don't know.
What?
Okay, whatever.
Not my best work.
No.
So, SDJ winners were announced, and I have slight faith restored in the jury because Bomb Busters went over Flip 7. So, thank you for choosing.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. Thank you for choosing the game that's not just a re-implementation of pairs. So, I know Flip 7 has some fans, and it's fine. I'll play it, but it's been done. You know?
So I will take credit for Bomb Busters being propelled to the top position because James and I intentionally sat at the Flip 7 table to drive people away from Flip 7 with our horrible bodies here.
Yeah.
And we also said on the flip side, if Flip 7 wins.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. So it's like, yeah. Why should you vote for that game? Look at the kind of people that are sitting at that table and won't leave.
Exactly. Actually, we were just waiting on Susan to make her T-shirt purchases at the booth, which was right across from the Flip 7 table, and so yeah, we had to make the comments.
No, yeah, Bomb Busters was the one that I cared about winning, but I deep down I was like, Flip 7's gonna win because sometimes I feel like they make these choices based on marketability, but
that's what we all thought.
Yeah. So I'm glad, and that means that Bomb Busters is probably going to have a stronger presence on shelves now, which is good.
We've already told Pegasus that we want Bomb Busters too. So,
yeah, I mean, it was crazy because, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago they had a sale, a $10 Bomb Buster sale. So I was telling everybody to just buy it. I mean, $10. It was a great deal.
Dude, I missed that sale.
Well, I need.
Yeah, they did sell out pretty quick.
I need to reach out still to Pegasus and get my replacement 11 tile because my copy is kind of unplayable right now because it's missing a tile. So, of my own fault. It's not like it came without one. It's just I went to go set it up for stream a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I only have 3 11 tiles, so there should be 4. So, yeah. Yeah, not great. You know what though? Oh, actually, I'll talk about that after we finish talking about SDJs. But was anyone really invested in the Kinderspiels? Because now that my kids are have aged out of those games, I'm not really paying much attention to them anymore. So,
I mean, I played all of them that were nominated, and the one that won was the best one.
Top the Tort.
Yeah. It was really good. I liked it.
Is that the memory one?
Wolfgang
or which
Warsh,
one
he usually does pretty good games.
It's not a memory one. The other one was a cooperative memory game. I forget what that was called. It was fun. That one was fine. I liked the cake one because basically you're drafting tiles. You always have a choice of 2, and you can't line it up with your cake. So you have to it's a visual, spatial puzzle that you're trying to figure out. So, you have pieces that you want to put on top, and you want to try and make, line of green go, and you'll collect all the bonuses for whatever matches, right? So, it was good. I liked it.
Okay, my confidence monitor has gotten so bad. I'm actually going to snap a picture of what you all look like to me so you can see just how bad this thing has gotten.
Oh my, Derek. That's awful.
Yeah, because I'm just I'm watching Steph talk and all I can see is her mouth moving. I can't see anything else.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So anyway, continue talking. I'm just going to show why I look distracted. I was just going to tell you why I'm doing this, but yeah.
No, I mean the game is pretty simple. So I mean, it's a kid's game, so it was worth playing. I'm glad I did get to play it.
Good. I mean, Cascadia Junior, I've heard good things about. So
I hated it.
Really?
I really hated it.
So yeah, neither of the other two games seemed to be any good to me. So I was like, clearly the one I didn't play that Steph says is better has to be light years better. One of the problems, I'm not 100% sure of this, but I think I remember hearing the Spiel Committee say that they received half as many games for Kinderspiel as they normally do. So maybe quality is like they in a normal year they usually get like 180 and they got like 90. Something like that.
Yeah, so my guess is that people aren't really making kids games anymore, maybe.
I mean, how many different ways can you skin that cat?
I'm just going to ask the question. I have no data to back this up. I'm just asking the question for purposes of discussion. Do you think this is a ripple effect of Haba stepping out of the game space?
I think so. I mean, not really a ripple effect, but I just think, like Michael said, like how many ways can you manipulate memory before you're done manipulating memory?
Yeah.
Or simple movement or simple.
And with the world being the way it is now,
colors.
it's like the unique draw for some of these kids games was the toy factor, right? It was like some sort of like central component or piece that was kind of had like for example, there's that game Dodo that I can't believe didn't get nominated, you know.
But Dodo came out long ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's like something like that should be. You don't see that stuff that very much anymore. And Habbo, I think, was kind of the last holdout for doing games like that. You know, because Habbo was still basically using their toy production to make some of their games.
Okay, sure.
Just my guess, just my educated guess as a guy who doesn't actually know, and I'm just talking out of my rear end. But
well,
it's funny, the microphone's not even down there. we can hear you clearly.
I think probably some of the problem with kids games is that it's not a big bang for your buck, right? Kids lose pieces, you know, and the toy factor, the production value is very high, you know, like to really get it to be kids and tactile, your production value or your production cost, is going to be higher. And do you really want to pay $50 for a game you're going to play with your 6-year-old 5 times? You know what I mean? Like, and then they're going to lose the pieces. And I would say that there's like so much competition with games like, you know, the classic Don't Break the Ice and Cooties and Ants in the Pants that you can pick up for $10 or less during Black Fridays. You know, they're the classic games. They're fun. It's kind of hard to like beat that. You know what? They're mass produced. You know, it's kind of a throwaway. I had all those games for my kids, you know, and within 6 months, half the pieces were missing. So I can see where it's kind of I think Haba had some great kids games that are still a lot of fun. Sorry to see Haba kind of not there anymore. I don't know much about what happened with Haba.
As far as I know, they just decided to just focus on their toy manufacturing, you know, and so because that's what they were first in Germany, from what I understand, is they do toys, and then games was just an offshoot of what they were doing. Kind of like Hasbro, but probably better quality.
Well, speaking from the publisher side, it's also
Michael.
Oh yeah.
It's not you. We're looking at a camera. I think that's
a
Derek
thing. Did I
I
screw something? What did I do?
I don't know.
So Michael is not there.
On the
I'm
stream.
Here.
I mean, he's here.
Yeah.
Maybe you can hear him. I don't know. I don't have my audio on. But
that's not my camera.
You're looking at a camera.
Oh my gosh! I know what I did. It's my fault. That's the picture I thought I was preloading. Boy, yeah, it's my bad. Let me fix it. I will fix it.
I mean, it's kind of Michael.
Yeah.
I think that's Michael back there, but
It's sort of me.
Oh, Derek.
So
is that
speaking
your
from
screen, it's completely trashed, dude.
Yeah, that is that's what I was gonna show you all. Let's see, what camera are you all? You are on 5. Did that fix it?
Hello, Beyond Dead.
there it is.
Okay.
And sweet Amy.
So speaking from the publisher point of view, it's really expensive to do kids games as well, because if you slap 14 plus on a box, it's not a big deal. You go underneath 14 years of age, and then you start having to adhere to not just one country's, but several worldwide countries' manufacturing requirements and licensing requirements and kid safety requirements and this testing and that testing. And it's just usually not worth it unless you're selling in bulk. And without HABA, I mean, who's selling in bulk? Who's selling kids games in bulk?
Right. That's why I was thinking, is this just a ripple effect of like if HABA's backing out, is the audience starting to follow suit too? But I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, publishers don't want to spend the extra money to have it tested for ages.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of extra hoops there. There's a lot of extra hoops there for kids games.
I mean, Warehouse is not a 14 plus game, but guess what's on the box?
Yeah.
14 plus.
Because it has to be there.
It has to be there as 14 plus, or else, little publishers just can't do it.
Right. Well, since I botched it, let me just go ahead and show this off right now.
Dude,
so
I can totally hear that.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
We are.
So that's my confidence monitor right now. That's what you all look like to me. So,
that's really awful.
Bad.
Yeah.
Do you guys need to go to the basement because
we
don't have a basement
or a bathroom or someplace safe in the house?
No, we're fine.
Because from it sounds like a freight train.
I mean, that was really close.
It is really.
It was probably
really banging.
It was probably a third of a mile away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael has a little app to tell us.
I do. This stream brought to you by Windy.
The app is so cool.
Agree.
It actually, the phone will click, with the little haptic things whenever there's a lightning anywhere on your display. And so if you zoom in, you won't get it as often, but if you want it to just buzz like crazy, zoom out so you see lots of little lightning hits.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's interesting.
It's really cool.
What app is that?
Windy.
Yeah.
Windy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have not heard of this app. That's interesting.
It's really, really great. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to recount a little bit of my Kennerspiel journey here, because the only game I had played when they announced these was Far Away, which I do like. I don't think it's I know it's not like it wasn't my number one game of last year, but I really do dig Far Away. And so naturally I was like, well, that's the one I've played, so I guess that's the one I'm rooting for. But then at BGG Spring, I sat down, and was that with you, Duchess? Did you play with me at that game?
Was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, we sat down, and it took us a while because we kept getting interrupted, and someone had to walk away and take care of family
It was a bit
things.
of a long game, yes, I would agree.
So it's a longer game, but not as long as we played. It took us longer than it should have, but that was because of people coming up and talking and all that.
It was okay.
Yeah. I did like it, and I'm glad it won. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay.
You see all the little. Oh, so
on my confidence monitor, I see nothing.
No, you don't see anything. All the little lightning strikes on here.
Oh wow, interesting.
I keep turning the brightness down, and it keeps compensated and back compensating and back compensating. You see how it brightens up?
Oh yeah. Oh,
it's like it's trying to compensate for
whatever. Yeah, it's all good. All good. I think. I mean, is it the broader board game industry as a whole? I mean, I think this year, I don't envy publishers. I know there's, with.
Well, there's already been the massive shakeup with all the C-bond stuff, So.
Yeah, I mean, but I think.
But that was already kind of
a
riding the bubble
small-
anyway. I mean, we always joked for years how Simon's just running a Ponzi scheme of Kickstarters where they were one bad Kickstarter away from having problems. So
Right.
Newsflash: most publishers are one bad Kickstarter away from having problems.
Yeah. And that's why, like, I was looking for a job in the board game industry, only to realize, like, there isn't really jobs in the board game industry. And if I was going to get a job in the board game industry, it was going to be a pretty massive pay cut.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't worth it.
That's exactly it.
I'm not that invested. I mean, like, it would be fun and I would enjoy it and that would be great, but
yeah, it was only when I started working in the games industry that I realized just how low paid I was at my previous job.
Yeah. But I don't know. Choices. I think there's just, the board game hobby as a whole is definitely growing. I think it boomed during 2020 for obvious reasons, but there still is only so many people in the board game hobby space. And so when you flood the market with thousands of games every year, inevitably somebody's going to take a hit, and we see the ebb and flow of board game publishers all the time. We see small publishers falling off, coming and going a lot. So I don't know, with tariffs and stuff like that this year, some of them I think we saw even a few more fall off. So
well, apparently, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what GenCon actually looks like, because I know there's been a lot of fall off with international publisher presence at GenCon, understandably so. I don't fault their decisions for that, because it's wild what what they would be expected to do just to get into Gen Con. Because you were already kind of having to pay crazy presence prices to Gen Con itself for being here. So, admittedly, I don't think I'd ever go to Gen Con on my own. Having someone else do the hotel thing for me is nice. I couldn't handle it. The only way I would ever go is if I had someone I could go stay at their house and I had an easy way to get in,
Yeah, Gen Con is crazy expensive. And I mean, the more crazy expensive it gets, the more it's kind of only for the elite. And the people that have a lot of money. So I don't know. I mean, I go to Gen Con to see my friends. I don't go to Gen Con to go shopping, because everything is retail, and I usually go to browse, and then I buy stuff from Game Nerds or my local stores or something else. So, I don't spend a lot of money at Gen Con, because
I don't know. Is there
lots cheaper
we
somewhere
spend
else.
nothing.
Yeah.
I know.
We spend money on food.
Yeah. We should
really
do
not
dinner
even
some
that.
night. Oh, I hear it again.
Yeah.
We should try to do dinner, or at least a steak and shake run sometime.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
we're eating here or we're eating there. So really, I count that as zero cost.
Yeah.
Right. We're going to have some free time, so definitely message us your schedule.
I don't have one yet, but when I do, I'll let you know.
I need to look.
Most of our free time.
You pretty much know where you guys can be found.
Yeah. Oh, it's so nice that we are staying. At least Tiffany and I. I don't know about you, two of you, but Tiffany and I are in the Hyatt. So, because news flash regarding me, something weird happened with my foot. No idea. But about
not ideal timing.
Yeah, about 5 days ago, my left foot, which is the one I don't typically have problems with. I'm diabetic, so it's like having foot issues is a big concern. So my left foot was just swelling up massively, and I had no feeling in any of my toes or anything like that. I mean, I already have neuropathy as it is, but it was just more pronounced. And I couldn't walk on it. And then about 2 days later, I noticed I had this random. I couldn't see this. I had to have Tiffany look at it for me. I had this blood blister developing on the bottom of my foot. No idea where it came from. My son had a huge violent meltdown, about a week and a half ago. And I'm like, usually it's something in there because like he knows that my feet hurt and stuff, so he tries to stomp on my feet. He didn't actually stomp on my feet this time, but it's like maybe just the struggle of trying to keep him restrained was, enough to do something. I don't know where it came from, but so Tiffany's really concerned, and so it's like, all right. I tried to get to my doctor, and of course, can't get into the doctor the soonest I could get in is Thursday. So I went to urgent care just so I could get some antibiotics prescribed because I'm pretty sure I'm dealing with some kind of infection. So I did that a couple days ago, and so I'm 2 days on antibiotics now, and so far, things are looking better. The blister is still there, but my pain is much less. The swelling is not near as bad. At least not that I've noticed. So I'm hoping by the time the time to Jenny the Con comes, I will be walkable.
Yeah, that's going to be a big issue if you're not. Well, there's also the huge carload of games that we need to bring for everywhere we go. So,
yeah.
But whatever expenses we have at all is covered with whatever games I sell.
I was going to ask, let me know if this is not doable, but if I brought like a few games in a suitcase I wanted to offload, would you be willing to take them off my hands if I brought them to Indy?
Yes.
Okay. I'm still like I said. I'm in the midst of a cull right now. So, because I have a new rule. It's been a rule for a while, but I broke it many times. Of game in, game out of my collection, and I just ordered the new Horrified. So, stuff has to go. I've bought a couple because I bought Video Game Champion and stuff like that. So I've got. There's games piled up on my floor that I have to find a spot for.
One big request that I'm not sure we've got time for because we haven't had time for all the other ones, even from the U-Haul trip we took. Please inventory them.
Like just the titles?
Inventory to make sure that there's not big, huge gaps in things.
Like missing pieces.
Missing pieces, because we send a $20 game off with $15 shipping, and then we have to refund $20 because half of a deck is missing. We had a lot of that happen with Rainer's stuff, and that's
not Rainer's stuff.
Well,
but
yes, because he.
Oh yeah, well
Rainer's stuff is missing solo components.
Yeah, I checked everything I sent with you, and if anything was out of the ordinary, I think I told you about it, like the Thunderstone stuff. Like it had Kickstarter stuff in it, and I couldn't tell you what was what. But
right. Well, that's extra. Extra's okay.
Extra's okay.
No one has ever complained. It's like, you told me you were giving me $10. I see a $20 bill in here. It's
no. I would never send you anything incomplete that I hadn't checked myself. So yeah. I do that with any game I get rid of, unless it's going to a thrift store or something that I don't care. But
yeah. It's more like we know that some games got like put on the floor. Like
we saw pictures.
Yeah, true.
But it's if you know that it's complete. I mean, or if you know that it's been maybe tampered with, I could at least go through it. But
yeah, well, anything I give you, I always tell you. Anytime I give a game away to anyone that's like for a purpose of value, I always make sure it's complete, so that I can say, "Hey, it's missing a thing," or in most of my cases, you've got extra things in there like Geek Up bits.
And that adds value
for sure.
Yeah, because there are some games that for a while I got rid of. I didn't give you any of these, but like I wasn't punching out money tokens, and I just would chuck them in recycling and just use my money system. So any of those games I don't bother giving you at all, because I know that that's missing pieces.
If it's missing the money.
Yeah. So but I didn't give you any of those. So. Most of those just end up in the recycling bin. If I've decided I'm just not going to keep them, I'm just like, well, the whole thing's going in the recycling bin.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. The biggest thing I don't know if I want to get rid of, I'm struggling with because I don't know if I'll ever play it again, but I have some stuff for it, and it's kind of like it's hard to get. Is I have my first gen Arcadia Quest stuff. I don't have any of the exclusive Kickstarter stuff. I just got a bunch of stuff. I have some piecemeal stuff that I got off of Tom through a weird story I won't go into right now, but I basically have some cool stuff, but nothing complete. And so it's like it's just a smorgasbord of playable Arcadia Quest stuff, but like.
That's really hard to sell.
Yeah.
That stuff is, I mean, I can try. It won't get good money.
Yeah.
Because if it's not complete,
I've got a complete base
playable.
game, and I have a couple expansions that are in shrink. So I have some stuff, but it's like but like I know that like I destroyed the insert of the box to try to make room for some of this crap, and so yeah.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, if you destroy like expansion boxes or something, if it fits all together in a box with something, it's usually fine. People don't really care that much. But yeah, if it is missing cards or minis, then that's where people start to go, eh.
Yeah. No, because like what I have is I have like the base game, I have a couple expansions, and then I have some minis from the Hell of a Box stuff. Not everything in it. Just like the story. The short version of the story is Tom Vassell had a bunch of his Arcadia Quest stolen at an early Dice Tower Con, and a lot of the Kickstarter exclusive stuff because he was putting his personal copy in the library for Dice Tower Con, and so someone ran off with a lot of the Kickstarter exclusive stuff. So Simon gave him a replacement copy when we went to Simon Expo one year. So he basically took it and basically replaced the stuff that got stolen, which wasn't everything. It was just like some of the minis just walked away, you know, because mind you, these were all painted too. So yeah. So I had the ones that he had dupes of that he said, you can have these if you want. I'm like, hey, I like Arcadia Quest. So yeah. So I have some minis from the Hell of a Box.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the extra minis no one's ever complained about. What people complain about is you say, if you have the Hell of a Box expansion and you have 2 minis from that, that's where people complain.
Yeah.
So, yep.
And I'll admit I've lost track of what's because I got like promo heroes and stuff over the years from like swag at cons and stuff. I just opened the box and threw them in there. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, promos sell all day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes.
It's crazy.
Especially the
I mean,
Simon stuff because they're custom sculpts that you can't get anymore. Yeah.
I think from last year, Rainer gave me miscellaneous bags of promos. I organized it all into a filing system, A to Z, and I've sold probably about $1,000 worth of promos.
Nice.
Really? Wow.
People now, I get like if you don't want to ship things, if you aren't like in the mood to like having to deal with $1 promos here and there, it's very annoying to ship things. Okay. But you know, a lot of the times people buying promos buy like 10 different promos. Sure. And then it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're set up to do it already, you know, it's really a pain in the butt to have to deal with any of that. So,
and then keep an organized list is really annoying as well.
I believe it was 3 Gen Cons ago. I believe literally 3 Gen Cons ago that Beth had a lot of promos that they were giving out at the Hot Games room, and there were a lot that were just not taken.
Like,
and she was like more than a shoebox full.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember these. Yeah.
Yes. And Beth was heading to the trash with them, and we were like, "No, we can hold on to those." And she's like, "Sure." And we took them, and Steph sells one from that box but you still sell like 1 or 2 from that box every couple weeks.
There is one promo that we have a lot of that was from there that sells every few weeks, like you say. I mean, there is one consistent. There's a lot of dead promos at this point, but I can't throw it away.
$1. Why throw it away? We're not rich. So we're not hurting for money. We
also have
don't
space
have any
for
debt.
this stuff. Yeah.
So we don't have any debt except for my mortgage, and that's it. We don't have car payment. Nor do we have
debt until.
Nor do we have $50,000 cars.
Yeah.
I'm driving a $14,000 Mazda. But rich people don't get rich by letting dollars just disappear. If we've got promos, why not sell them?
Like I said,
Amanda's right. Every dollar counts. That's right.
It is annoying to deal with conversing with people over $1 promo. But I still do it, and
it's a little extra income and a little extra income and a little extra income.
I do it so much that I bought a whole batch of stamps, because even people overseas are like, can you ship it? I'm like, yes, it's bendable. I can put it in a card. It will cost $2 to ship overseas. People buy it all the time.
Oh, nice.
So I bought the international stamp.
Yep.
But it's just what people want the promos, and that's fine. I get it. I used to always want the promos for things I love. Nowadays, I'm like,
yeah, I'm over promos pretty much now, except for, I admit, I'm concerned about whether or not, when I finally get my Jurassic World Similo deck, if I can find the promo cards for that or not. So
I forget if I have them or not. I definitely have the Jurassic Park deck, but
and also, as far as every dollar counts is concerned, I'm big on deals and coupons. The start of every month, Steph and I were looking at the Sonic app going, all right, is there a buy one, get one free deal? And if there is, we've got 2 buy one, get one free deals every month that they do that. Why not take advantage of things like that? Live frugally, right?
Yeah.
That's the way to do these things. That's the way why? I don't need steak.
Mm-hmm.
That's just always how I've done it, but that's just me. Yeah.
But we're doing steak and shake
for pizza,
at GenCon, right? We're doing steak and shake at GenCon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do steak and shake every day. Get my huge drink.
Yeah, this is going to be a much easier. Actually, I'll probably feel differently about GenCon after this year, because this will be the first year in a while that I haven't had to walk from off-site to get to the con.
I think that makes the big difference. Honestly, it will make a big difference.
Yeah, because I felt so bad.
Play games.
Yeah, because Tiffany has to, basically, because she has chronic fatigue, she has to take a nap during the day. She had to sleep on the floor of the hot games room over in the corner, because it's too far to walk, and it's like a $30 back and forth trip to take an Uber,
Yeah. No, I mean, it will make the difference of being able to play a game at GenCon versus not.
I've got old man syndrome, so I also like naps.
We also have really big blocks of schedules, which is much better versus 2 hours here, then an hour off, then 2 hours here, then an hour off. I'm like,
I hate that.
Just put it together.
Yeah. Agreed.
Or even worse,
it might have been my fault because I wanted the certain time slot open to go do the Keyforge thing. So that might have been me that caused that problem.
Having an hour off isn't you can't do anything in that time.
You can't do anything. You can't get to anywhere.
Yeah.
So
if you want to get food or anything, you'll basically spend 15 to 20 minutes walking to the food and then in line, and you already have to be back. So yeah, I agree.
I'll probably eat more than my fair share of Subway again.
Because otherwise you're not going anywhere. An hour off basically gives you time to like go sitting out in the hallway and have a snack, and that's about it.
Yeah, I would prefer just to, because we can eat while we're like, you know, quote unquote working. There isn't like, there's a lot of like, I don't want to say downtime, but there's a lot of time to just, you know, get a drink if I need a drink or whatever.
Take a
while
bite of
we
Derek's
manage the room. So it.
You're not going to eat that, are you?
I don't know. So I'm very happy with the schedule this time.
I order a sandwich that like everybody seems to hate because I always order the tuna, so that way nobody wants what I have, you know. So.
Oh, I like tuna, but I don't like Subway, so there's that.
I don't know if you're busy, Duchess, but there's a punch party you can come to. They're gonna feed us. You're probably busy.
I actually just messaged Derek.
Yeah.
Because I think I put my name down for the punch party.
I'm pretty sure I did. I just in case. I think I put your name down.
Yes. So I don't know what time that is and where it is.
6 o'clock at the Hot Games room.
Yeah. Just in the, it's the second floor of the high. I forget the name of the ballroom, but it's
actually I think that they start 3 o'clock. As whenever they start bringing in games, we start.
Yeah, whenever we get there, it's gonna start. They're like, you don't have to punch down. I'm like, yeah, we do. The faster we start, the faster we finish.
I'm gonna be super late though because Tiffany and I don't land. Our flight lands at like 5:20, so we're probably not gonna get, you know, to the Hyatt until 6:30 probably.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So hopefully there's still food when we get there.
Last year, Lainey ordered extra because we ate it all, and she's like, I'm just gonna keep ordering. So she ordered more.
Yeah.
So I don't think it will be a problem.
Do we want to try to do? Because I'm actually staying. Well, I'm there through Sunday. We're leaving early Monday morning. But like I know Tiffany and I are running a bulk of the shifts for Sunday for HGR. But if it's possible, do you want to try to do Hotbox again? Post-con Hotbox?
So we are leaving Sunday. We have to check out Sunday.
Gotcha. Okay. That's why Tiffany and I are doing the HGR, because it's usually you two that do it on Sunday, right? Yeah.
We have the 6 to midnight on Saturday, so we're 6 hours.
I mean, night shift. Yeah, we do a lot of the night shifts because most people don't like to work the night shifts. A, it's busy, and B, people want to play games in the evening. So we want to. I get meet with everyone in the vendor hall. So
yeah, but I plan to play something with y'all.
Time. Yeah, we'll find another time.
Yeah. My sons were asking me about getting another cup because I always have the GenCon cups at Hotbox. So.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I mean they will have them. I'm sure. I much prefer walking there, but then again, they have to supply their food truck, so it's kind of hit or miss, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I prefer going there too, especially when the con's wrapping, because it's like it's easier to get in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely good pizza. I like it a lot.
I can't believe it's still over a week away. See, it feels weird because I've been scrambling to get all this work done before this Wednesday, but I don't leave till next Wednesday. So.
Oh, yeah, because, you still have time. I still have time.
I got time for my foot to heal. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely whenever you're free, Duchess, come to the Hot Games room.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I know
that you're very busy over at Czech Games, so.
Yes, very. Very, very, very. But I usually I don't know what my schedule is yet though. I know that they are very interested in having me in the booth and spending a lot of time in the booth. And quite frankly, if they just have me in the hall the entire time and I just work the booth the entire weekend, that is fine with me. Because then that would mean my evenings were free.
That's true. Yeah.
So you can come and hang out in the HGR, right? Yeah.
Gladly be in the booth from open to
Unfortunately, we're probably going to be working.
But
well, we have Thursday night off.
Yeah. Mm. But now, Duchess, if you want, you can drop stuff in our room to hang out in the, because that was a problem before, because we didn't have any place for you to park things, and it was like a pain for you to come over because you had things and you had to take it to your room, then come back, and then so
we figure it out. It's all good. And I think so. CGE has, I don't know, I don't fully understand what they're doing this year, but they usually have a massive staff, and they have maybe a third of what they usually have. I mean, I know.
Well, they're not doing the streaming anymore either, are they?
No, they're not. They're definitely not doing the streaming anymore. They cut that out already last year, I believe. Or did Ray leave shortly after last? No, Ray was already gone. She was working at the op because I connected with Ray. They did not stream anything from GenCon last year. Once Ray left, they the streaming thing is gone.
If you don't have someone that's skilled in doing it, it's not worth doing.
Yeah, I mean, Ray is now over at the op, and she's doing great. And it was a big step up for her in the industry, and I think she's their like marketing director or something like that, and she's doing a great job, and she's very happy there. But she was really she did a really good job as CGE's media manager, and she really had a nice stream, and she had a great community building, and when she left, it was done. It was over very quickly. So it was really kind of a shame. But so yeah, now CGE, I mean, they still have a YouTube presence, but as far as like live streaming, they got nothing. I don't think they have anybody doing any kind of live streaming, but they do have Elaney doing YouTube yet for them.
See, so the thing is, because I have all this spare time before I have to leave, I'm toying with the idea, should I try to bring a rig? Not to stream, but if we wanted to record a gameplay. Because, I still have my Project Game Changer drawings. And now I got a free iPhone 14 Pro Max.
Oh, wow.
That I'm not going to use as my phone. I'm using it just as for camera, because I can put the Blackmagic camera app on it, and it basically becomes a camera. So now I have very small camera footprint. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Wheels turning. So yeah,
you can try.
Yeah. So if I show up and have you all put microphones on when we play a game, we'll record it.
Steph and I have given up on our microphone stuff and are now focusing on camera issues.
Did you solve the microphone thing, or are you just living with it?
Living with it.
We fixed a few settings to change it.
Yeah, we like my tweaks. So
cool.
And knock on wood, it has not died on us but once, I think. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, now we're fixing camera issues. I think we've got some of them worked out, but I think I've got a couple things in mind for our top down and our green screen. And if those go well, then we're going to ditch Logitech altogether, unfortunately. And I am a big Logitech fan, as you can see.
What's your solution? I'm just curious now. I got to know. I'm not to
just
hijack
different
the tech
cameras
talk,
other than Logitech.
Okay. So, but still webcam though. Still webcam.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, there's not. I mean, we're not going to spend $2,000 on a DSLR that. Our streaming does not pay for anything. So, yeah. Our streaming is basically a labor of love and a vehicle to get new games. That's pretty much it. But yeah, there's a webcam. So currently we've got a lamp, one of those lamps with the three different lights on it. I've got the two goosenecks going around the green screen stand in order to illuminate the area. It doesn't matter how much you illuminate the area, it it has always given us issues. So we are considering going with a camera that has a ring light around the webcam itself. It's like mounted with it. And that casting the light directly on top of the green screen. No lamp needed, even lighting, no shadows. Oh, and another thing that's been happening with the green screen, before we went on stream just yesterday, we did some tests, and there's some horizontal banding going on. No idea where it's coming from. We stood in front of every light source. The banding doesn't go away. We turned the green background. You know, if you turn things like this underneath the camera, the bands should move. The bands don't move. So something else is going on. So we're going to ditch the camera and start from scratch. Anyway, pro streamer issues.
Hashtag pro streamer.
Yep.
Yeah,
this is what should push everyone away from doing streaming on their own. If you think you're wanting to dabble in it, you probably really don't.
Or call me.
It's a lot of pre and post stream headache that people just don't realize.
Yep.
Confirmed from the other.
That's why I'll tell you all. It's like black magic is the most pleasurable headache you'll ever have.
I am sure, but it is money that.
Yeah.
Again,
well, no, just even like even if you see like
frugal.
capture card, like you got a black magic capture or something. You know, it's like
that goes inside that laptop.
You can, or you can always get external ones too. So they have,
really?
I think, well, I don't know what it's called now, but the model from a few years ago, they had what was called the shuttle, and it was like, it'll take every video input imaginable and take it in through USB. So,
my cam's messing up now. One thing I do want to pick your brain about at some point is trying to upscale and convert all of my videotape stuff to digital. So I need to get an upscaler and a video capture.
Yeah.
For that.
I don't know much about upscaling. I understand,
but like you can do it through OBS too, which is good.
Yeah, you just take you just need a capture card.
VCR to upscaler to capture card to OBS. So
yeah, it can be done.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in that rabbit hole.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, like I said, I don't love Blackmagic because I hate the company because their support is the worst. But their products are about as close to pro while still being prosumer that you can get. Like the what you can get out of as far as bang for your buck from Blackmagic is insane when you compare it to like Ross or other actual things that most pros would use. But yeah, it's like Blackmagic is kind of like it's like that like it's like yes, it's crap, but it's really nice crap. And very functional crap. It's the most functional, adaptable turd you've ever seen.
Okay.
Yeah. If only we could afford it. Sadly.
Well, no, I'm talking like just doing their capture card stuff, like getting the capture thing. Yeah, you could probably also get away with something from Elgato, but like price wise, they're going to be about the same, I think. But
yeah, I think with the video conversion thing, someone had recommended the Elgato, and it's about $100. Yeah. So
yeah, Elgato I would totally recommend, but I know how to troubleshoot Blackmagic. I don't know how to make things work with Elgato. I'd have to jump on all those forums and learn all that wizardry. So
let's see, Blackmagic capture card. I see Ultra Studio Recorder 3G. That's not it, I don't think.
No, that's more than you need.
Really? At $139? I'm not sure what it is I need.
Well,
because I'm not seeing it on Amazon.
It might even have, look it up, because that's the thing about this cool Black Magic is everything does more than you need it to. And sometimes it can pay off. So.
Yeah, so I am now looking at that, and so we can figure it out.
Yeah. But anyway, GenCon hype. It's
finally.
Yeah. Well, no. We've been hyping about GenCon until we rabbit hole down the streaming stuff.
We have been kind of yes, we've been talking about GenCon stuff.
Yeah, so. If anyone's gonna be there, you can find me, Michael, and Steph in the Hot Games Room, which is at the second floor of the Hyatt, which is catty corner from the convention hall. GenCon, if you want to come and say hi. Just bear in mind, it is a ticketed event, but that is kind of where we hang out. So it's like, usually if you wanted to talk to one of us and you can't get in, if you ask someone up front you just want to see, they'll usually call us out. We can come find you.
I'll probably be at the front door anyway.
Yeah. So we're that's the easiest place to find us. Other than that, when I'm floating through the convention, I don't really, like I said, I walk around the exhibit hall. Sometimes I like to just go see what's going on in the stadium, but I never stay there.
I have never, all my years of GenCon, I have never been to the stadium. That should be my one goal this week. Yeah, well, that's to just get to the stadium.
That's usually where the Keyforge stuff was happening, but they're not doing the nationals at GenCon this year. I think they learned their lesson that it's like when you do the nationals at GenCon, nobody comes. Because everybody wants to do GenCon.
Hi, Foglight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really should. I mean, I just want to get there and get there. But it's so far to walk. And it's the opposite end of where I usually want to go.
Yeah, it's not that bad of a walk, but it's time. It's not like a horrible
and usually
walk.
Time is limited, and I would rather be spending it with friends. Than,
and I always take the internal path.
Games,
take the inside path to the stadium so you can stay in the AC. And then you don't have to worry about which door, whether or not you're going to be walking up to a door you can't get into or not if you're coming from the outside.
True.
Yeah, but to be honest, what you've seen at once, you're not really missing anything because there's generally only scheduled events in there plus open gaming, which is not open gaming.
Yeah.
It is GenCon's week library, which is not nearly as good as the Hot Games Room, and it is not open because it is ticketed gaming. So it is not by any means open gaming. There is no open gaming at GenCon.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many times I have to repeat that for the people in the back. All of y'all know it because y'all are here.
Yeah.
I'm going to bounce my camera. Hold on.
Okay.
Please excuse the shifting of windows. But that's the only way to make it focus on my face again. Ta-da.
Pano, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like there are exclusive spots for gaming, but none of it is open. It's always ticketed or invite only or so. There is no such thing as open gaming in the traditional board gaming convention sense at GenCon.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to a hotel lobby, but
that's how the GenCon model is most people that want to host those kind of events get what's called a GM badge, like Board Game Geek does for the Hot Games Room, and host an event that people have to buy generic tickets for. So that's how GenCon does gaming at so
Foglight, if you are not in if you are just setting up and playing games, you are likely in a reserved area, and if somebody has an event at that table at that time, then you will not only be asked to move, they will ask you what the heck you're doing setting up there. So none of the tables in the main hall are open gaming. Mm-hmm. They are all reserved. So I wanted to show off my playtest design back in, I think it's 2016, 2017. and I wanted to reserve times for my game, and I didn't want to take tickets. GenCon said, no, you have to take tickets. I'm like, I don't want to take tickets. No, even though you're running the event and you have to buy a badge, you have to take tickets on our behalf. And, you know, what do you do in that case?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to charge tickets for your event.
Yep.
So if you just want to play games, you have to run it as a structured event where people will register for your event, and then you have to take tickets for the event.
Yeah, it's one of the ways they monetize the con, so they can afford to pay all the union folks that are doing all the support.
If only there were a monetary way to do this that all the other conventions do, like just bundle it in the badge cost. Wait a second, they just bundle it in the badge cost.
Yeah, but
there's also a badge cost.
Yeah, GenCon's already doing that, and they want to make money on top of that. So.
Yeah.
No. This is
very...
why I don't like GenCon. It's a racket.
Yeah. It is totally a racket. If you try to do anything at GenCon other than just attend, you learn very quickly that it's meant to benefit GenCon and GenCon alone.
It's GenCon, and GenCon.
Yeah, you're going to pay for the badge, and then you're going to pay for every other little thing you want to do, pretty much.
Yep.
We're starting to hear rumblings from publishers that they are tired of being pushed off to the side or charged exorbitant fees for dock workers to bring the stuff in, for booth space, for increasingly small booth space, and they're just saying, you know what, it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was because BGG stopped doing a booth. Well, I think it was 2019 was the last one that they did a booth, right? Because then everything went COVID, and then just BGG
18 or 19,
yeah, and I went from 2016 to until I worked at BG. I was with Dice Tower, and I went to GenCon with Dice Tower, who has a booth. And we paid to get this nice this overhead sign banner thing, and we paid for it, and we paid for the crew to come and hang it, and they just didn't show up, and they kept the money, and that's all in the fine print that you agree to when you agree to give them the money. Is it's like there's no refunds, and if it doesn't happen, it's it's considered a logistical failure or act of God. It's a mess. And it's so bad. Anyone that's been in GenCon on setup day knows it's so bad that they don't even allow folks to run. They won't run the AC on setup day, so it's like a giant sauna in there when you're setting up the booth. And there was one publisher, I won't name them, but they actually went to GenCon and said, "I will pay for the running of the AC for that day. All that I ask is that you say it was brought to you by my company," and they wouldn't do it.
Nope. They won't do it.
Yeah.
Because if it breaks, then who's going to come fix it?
Yep, exactly. It's all rolled into the insurance package because GenCon takes over the city of Indianapolis. So there's lots of fine print and legalese everywhere you go.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So yeah, GenCon hype.
Yeah.
Steph has a video of her hyped games and her hidden gems. So 2 separate videos, and if Steph is not otherwise occupied, maybe she'll link those for y'all.
Yeah,
I can do that,
and then I'll put it on the YouTube video too. But I'm gonna cut out pieces of this stream before I put it on YouTube.
Yeah, I did 2 videos. So I did my hidden gems video, and I did the top picks.
And what do you think people enjoyed more, hidden gems or top picks?
I would have thought hidden gems, but they're not watching that one.
I don't know.
Can you give us one of each? Doesn't have to be your top one. It doesn't have to be the bottom one. Can you give us one one
And
of
are there
your top
any
games
Derek games
that
on those
you're looking
lists?
for, and one are you interested that is the hidden gem?
We know Derek games for sure.
What did I do? In a minute. What did I say? I don't remember.
Steph is like, played that game, moving on. Played that game, moving on.
Well, that's kind of my life.
That's your
right?
life. That is your life. That is absolutely your life. I'm not arguing.
But no, my top pick for Gen Con was Wolf Street. And
really,
I reached out to Broadway because I've been looking for Panic on Wall Street, that game, for so long. And so I'm like, I got to get this game. I think it's only like a $25 pre-order, whatever. And it's so fun. They were so excited to hear from me because I'm like, can you save me one? I'll pick it up at Gen Con. And they're like, better yet, I'll send it to you. And if you can talk about it before, that'd be great. I'm like, yeah. And then I dragged Michael to my local game night. We played with 9 people. It was amazing fun. It was so good.
It's very unique. You've got managers and investors, and the managers are playing a completely asymmetric game from the investors. One group is playing one game. One group is playing another game, but they're interacting. Investors invest in manager stuff. The bank will end up giving the investors money. The investors will give the managers the agreed upon amounts. The managers will pay the bank the amount of money owed for those properties. And then the new properties will be auctioned to those managers. Lather, rinse, repeat 5 rounds. And the highest scoring investor and manager wins the game. So 2 separate games. Managers have completely different goals from the investors, but ultimately it's to make the most money.
It is so much fun. And obviously it's a game that, handles a large player count. It goes up to 12. So it's like,
and not
crazy.
A party game at 12.
Interesting.
So Rules Teach is in the comments.
Yeah, and it plays up to that many people in about an hour. So it's not even like an all day thing, or it's a normal time frame with an easy rule set, and it's just like so great. I love it. So that was my pick, and I'm glad they sent it because I am definitely,
it's a keeper.
I just love it.
Oh, dang, I'm already an expansion behind on Altered, I just saw. Dang, okay.
I would really like to get my hands on, what's the game that we played the other day? What did you teach us?
Fate of Fellowship?
No. The Beacon game. The Lighthouse game.
Beacon Patrol?
No, Turn the Tide.
Turn the Tide.
Turn the Tide.
Turn the Tide.
Oh,
that I have to go to Essen
that won't
for,
be anywhere. I've been telling publishers to print it, but no one listens to me. They should.
I think I can find it at Essen. Turn the Tide.
Yeah, probably. Land Unter. It's Unter.
Unter.
Okay.
You might be having an easier time finding it overseas.
Well, I see there's another Clank
check
product.
The Spiel VFM even.
Sure.
Wait a minute.
I bought so much stuff from the Spiel VFM when I used to go. I'd buy most of my stuff that way.
Okay, I just saw the Gen Con preview. It's probably trash. There's a Sims board game.
Derek.
No, I'm sure it's crap, but yeah.
Me too.
At Lucanod.
I'll be Dave.
Chop,
Dave
chop.
And Ilka. I'll have Dave and Ilka. So right now the top
Duchess, do you think you'll have to teach SETI over and over and over again?
I haven't even played SETI. Ever.
I'm a bit surprised. You probably like it.
I think I would too. It's just that they always have me at No, it's going to be Arnak. Although you're right, they have an expansion for SETI, and then they have the Arnak, the big box, and the campaign, whatever it is in there. I saw the board; it's very lovely. I actually saw it at World Series of Board Games. Min and Elwyn showed it to me at the World Series of Board Games. They had a prototype there. So
probably
they're
VFM
very lovely couple.
Panda.
So I would imagine I'll be with Arnak. I don't know. I'm sure that I will be in the booth at least the majority of my time, and whatever they're selling in the booth, that's what I'm going to be doing. So I signed up very last minute, so I've been keeping an eye on my Discord to see when the schedule gets published, and even then it might actually change. So I'm just glad to be going. I'm glad to be going. I work my butt off for CGE, but the hotel is the hotel that we stay in is connected to the convention center. It's very conveniently located. There are a lot of pros to working for CGE. And I've been doing it now for 5 years. I've been working for them. So,
one quick note, people do not understand what a VFM is, so make sure
virtual flea market.
Yes. This is a link to the GenCon virtual flea market. And you can sell and buy games on this
so hard
geek
to get
list.
Through all those games.
You know why?
You have to start when it's new.
You have to start early.
And subscribe.
No, so you don't. Go to that link if you would.
I'm going. Okay.
And then go to either go to the link at the top that says sorting tools.
Okay.
That will take you to a third-party site. Someone has created I guess an API that'll fetch all of this data from the geek list and sort it for you. So if you're looking for particular games, this makes it easy to just scroll through without any images, without anything. If you just want to see sold items, you can do that.
They made a Gwent card game. Like, they made a physical Gwent card game.
And it's at the top of the list. It's in the top 5.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. When it comes to IPs, I am very cautious.
I'm only curious about big video games. Because I'm always curious what video games actually make the jump.
I love. I'm just very. Oh my gosh, so many 7 Wonders.
But like
the 7th.
I haven't played Gwent, but I never once played Hearthstone and went, "Wow, I wish I could have physical Hearthstone." Like, no. The whole point.
Well, it looks like several people already have playthroughs out there. Stella and Paul and
of the
both have videos.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm kind of curious about Party Panda Pirates. So. It's a bunch of mini games inspired by Mario Party.
Yeah, you find some good deals on VFMs, that's for sure. But if you're really looking for something, you can put in the request list that you're looking for it, and maybe somebody will come through.
Yep.
Yeah, when I'm looking at
games.
At all of the games on the preview list, and I'm like, played it. Galileo, played it. Transgalactica, played it.
Did you play the new Clank?
So, nope, did not know there was a new Clank.
Yeah, Clank. Oh, it's an Underworld expansion for Clank Catacombs.
Catacombs.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We have Clank Catacombs, so that's good. I had never heard of Vantage before, but supposedly people are raving about it.
Yeah, that was high on the. Well, that's the new Stonemaier game. I don't know. There's just something about it that I'm a little. I didn't jump on the bandwagon. Usually, A lot of Stonemaier games
I know
are
I'm gonna love
insta-buys
it
for me, but you think so?
I know it. I know
Really?
it.
Have any of you
I
played
haven't really looked at it much to know whether I will like it or not. So,
have any of you played the new edition of Mystery of the Abbey? Okay, I've been curious about it.
Is it supposed to be different from the original?
That's what I want to know.
Abbey?
Yeah,
I mean, is it still under the same listing, or is it a new listing?
It's a new listing.
Oh, so they must have changed it.
No, these days all you need to do is have a graphic refresh, and it's a new listing on BGG.
I know that it's all new artwork and stuff, but
yeah, but if it's the same rules, they're supposed to do a new version, and
nope,
they're supposed to.
They're supposed to, but currently BSG Express and what did it turn into? Dark Moon are the same entry. Still to this day. Yet Castles of Burgundy has 5 different listings, all with the same rule set. Have I hit curmudgeon stage yet?
Yes.
Yes.
A little bit. Pretty soon. Michael's just going to be the crazy guy with the puppet on his arm at the convention.
I'll have my hand out like this and go, back in the day.
Wow, you've got Battlestar Galactica. Oh, that's Steph. I'm like, oh, look at all this Battlestar Galactica for sale. And I'm like, oh, that's all Steph's stuff that's for sale.
I'm in love with this bit now of just like Michael just going senile with Azul on his arm. It's like, I'm an executive producer.
But I am the executive producer.
It's our your very own Statler and Waldorf. Yeah.
Which one am I? I don't know. I think you're Kermit. No.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted. I'm not going to rush for it. If it's there, I will pick up a copy. I want Fate of the Fellowship, but not bad enough to like go stand in line for it or anything. I'm not going to like...
Well, that is not even available. It just has a demo listed.
Oh, I thought they were releasing it at GenCon.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I thought it was a spiel all along, but I mean, they did put it on the Gen Con preview list as a demo.
Yeah, that's why I kind of thought it was going to be available. But yeah, I don't know.
I didn't think it was going to be available.
You know,
but
it might be that they're putting... I would not be surprised if some of these publishers are trying to get copies, but are putting it on as a demo because of shipping issues or whatever. So they're just kind of maybe started it as a demo in hopes that they're going to have copies for sale. Or we've seen plenty of publishers where they only have like 100 copies or something like that, and they sell like 25 each day.
You don't want to cheese off the Tolkien fans.
Now,
yeah, so
I know AI.
I would be
I know
really
AI
surprised
is.
if they didn't have it available.
I know AI is crazy sometimes and says things that is untrue sometimes, but AI says it will be demoed and sold at the Z-Man booth.
Oh well, then it must be true.
No, it's AI.
Yeah, of course. Bottle Imp. That game looks cute.
Do you want to? I have a copy of Bottle Imp. It's the old one though. But,
yeah. The Z-Man team is making every effort to provide English versions of the game for sale at the convention. We anticipate that U.S. retail availability will follow in August.
Yeah, so if I can get hold of a copy, I will. But I'm not gonna. You know, I'm not Lorcana lining this thing at all.
No.
You know,
and people did Lorcana line for the deck building game.
What deck building game? The
Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring trick taking game. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually didn't know that one was going to be launched or released at GenCon, so I'm kind of glad I didn't know. And I did have to buy. I had to buy the promo.
Was it GenCon or was it?
Yeah, well,
Steph?
I had to buy the promo on secondary market because I didn't get it at GenCon. It was a GenCon exclusive promo.
PAX.
Oh,
PAX.
it was a
That's
PAX
what
promo.
it was.
Okay.
Yeah, they Lorcana lined it because they were giving away
Lorcana
or
lined
selling.
It. That's funny. Now that's a thing.
It's a thing. They were either selling or giving away the penny arcade pins for that had the one ring, and they were being resold for $75.
Ah.
And I've got one. I considered selling it, but then I got lazy. So
yeah. So So I'm coining that term Lorcana lining, which the definition specifically refers to a disruptive line of angry people who check out of the convention experience for one product. It's a disruptive line of angry people who have checked out of the convention experience as a whole for one product. That's a Lorcana line.
And a promo. Yeah, those Lorcana promos too they were going for a couple $100. So I mean, if you're gonna waste your entire day, just think you paid
so much
$200 just for your hotel room.
Oh yeah, it's. I mean, I get why these people are mad because they want to get the thing, and they paid a lot of money to be here, and they know that the more time they spend in that line, the more money they're wasting. And I get it, but it's like you're in everybody's way, and you are so miserable that you've decided to ruin everybody else's day that just so happens to walk by you. Yeah. Am I salty? A little bit.
Maybe.
I was just kind of like...
Sounds fine to me.
I was like, don't come at me like, why am I even here when you're doing Lorcana line? You're the insane one. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep.
In fact, I don't think I'm going to Lorcana line for anything. There's nothing I want badly enough.
That's fair.
The only thing I think I would even remotely consider doing it for is for Similo, but because I'm the world's most prominent Similo streamer, I can probably just ask for anything I would need to stand in line for. I'm just saying it. I think if there's one thing that I've gotten enough cred for, I could probably ask for anything Similo related, no question.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, it would probably be for Similo, but I don't think I need to. I think, because it was someone on my behalf at Essen didn't know that I already arranged to pick up product, went to and tried to pick up product on my behalf, and they were told that it's like, oh, Derek Porter can have whatever he needs. Just let us know.
Nice.
So yeah.
Welcome to Reviewer World.
It's the one. Yeah, it only took me 5 years.
Well, I mean, you stream so much Jackbox and Similo that I
had to reapply for my Jackbox ambassadorship. I had to reapply.
Wow.
So I don't know if I'm getting 11 for free or not. Yeah, I applied. I reapplied. I don't know if I'm getting it, but it's the whole thing. They look at your channel, and I know my channel numbers are not impressive enough. But I mean, that meant that last year they at least gave me a pity copy, a pity key. I'm like, we're not going to put you on our stream team, but here, have the new game. Take the new game and go away. So here's hoping that we'll be gildying up some Jackbox 11 in the fall.
Okay.
So. Well, should we call it? because my house now
sure,
smells
I
like
got
pizza,
other
and I'm incredibly hungry.
Oh.
things I need to do tonight too. So,
Yeah.
but anyways,
So,
wow,
anyway,
sorting by buyers.
yeah.
What? I want to sort by the game.
You can sort by game or buyer or several other
Somehow I'm
things.
getting
Anyway,
sorted by buyers instead of like.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can
click-
also
yeah, you can sort
by
any of them.
Sort by
unsold.
Gotcha.
No,
Can you
that's
choose-
filter by
Can you
unsold.
choose
That's not
which
sort.
ones? Because
Choose which ones what?
Like if to have several of those. So I was looking for like, can you choose? Whatever. I'll figure it out. I was looking to see if anybody was selling a copy of Distilled.
Yes, you can do that. Just
I got it.
scroll
sorted
down to
by-
the D's.
Yep, I got that. Because I was like, why is this? What is this sorting by? It's weird.
And you know what else
I
sorts
see.
by D's?
No, but you're gonna tell me.
Oh.
D's nuts.
Oh, that joke is so 2017.
I got it.
Oh goodness.
I knew the answer.
Why did you know the answer?
Because you say it all the time.
Nobody's selling a copy of Distilled?
I'm 12.
We know.
Yeah,
We know.
yeah, I'm curious about a couple things. I want to check out this Sims board game just because I'm curious. I'm pretty sure it's garbage, but I gotta know. I've gotta know.
I gotta know.
It's on the Target website, but I think it's a pre-order listing.
Yeah. I'm
not
pretty
an
sure
actual-
it's later in August is when it releases. So, but and I just I think I mentioned earlier I did order the new Dungeons and Dragons Horrified. So it is not locally available. I checked all of my, at least according to the Target website, it is not locally available, but I could order it online. So I went ahead and did that just in case it's hot and it doesn't make it to shelves. Here.
Now you're going to have to tell us whether the horrified curse comes true.
What's the horrified curse?
Yeah.
Remember?
The horrified curse is that the games are going down. And
they're
down
getting
in
worse
quality.
and worse and worse. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I didn't feel like Greek Monsters was too much of a step down.
Well, hopefully you will find out.
Yeah.
I love the IP. So
yeah. I'm more excited about this one than I was for World of Monsters. That's for sure. But and then don't worry, Duchess. We'll play it on a night when you can't be here. Unless you want to play it. Unless you want to play it. But I know you don't like Horrified usually, so.
I'm not a big fan, but
Yeah.
I'll play anything. If that's what everybody wants to do, I'll go along with it. But
All
no,
right.
I'm not a huge fan of Horrified. I mean, it's fine. It's all right. Malachi played it. He liked it, but we never bothered to get a game. There's other games that I like. So is this new I see that they've like got a new railroad tiles game that looks like it's a hot. There's multiple copies
Train
of.
game.
Looks interesting.
Sorry. Okay.
Lost him.
Yeah. Hey, I liked Railroad Inc.
I did too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
did too. So
mean-
now there's going to be.
And I don't know if it
tiles.
counts as a train game, but Amanda Panda taught me Minecart Town at BG Spring, and it was fun. So short, but it was fun.
I mean, I've gone through probably 3/4 of the list now, and I can't say that there's anything that I'm like I have to have that other than. Steph doesn't care, but Rebel Princess.
Whatever I
expansion.
want is at the Capstone booth.
Capstone
There's a
is
ton
good.
of expansions. There's a ton of games that I
if you get a
want to
hold
play.
of that Rebel Princess expansion, I will play it with you at the con, Duchess.
But then I got to bring my copy.
Oh wait, maybe it'll be
I
an
think-
HDR. It'll probably be an HDR. I would
It'd
imagine.
probably be in the hot games room, and I would think that they would have it with But yes,
if
I
they're
would
gonna
like
give it
to
up.
play Rebel Princess.
What else is Bessie
I think
releasing?
I think the shipping container is about to burst into flames. I'm not quite sure.
Oh.
What?
There's a lot of great stuff at All Play that I'm interested in. They seem to have a lot of games that I'm like, oh, this looks fun, and then the price point is there. So I definitely will check out All Play, mostly because I can't wait to see Ascadelia skirts. That's always a highlight of the convention for me.
Ascadelia is awesome.
She's such a sweetie, and I just love all the fun skirts that she does, and she's just adorable. So adorkable. Adorkable. So yes, I will definitely get
I will
to
tell
the
you
All Play
that the
booth for sure.
expansions for
really
Twinkle
busy.
Twinkle are nothing to write home about. They're fine, but like they don't change the game all that much. Part of me is kind of like those should have just been packed in with the game in my mind.
Yeah. Hey, I see there's a lot of Barrage. Is this all a lot of new stuff, or is this like? I mean, Barrage has been out for a while.
I'm getting the new Hero Quest. I gotta do that.
Ton of expansions that they've got on the Gen Con preview. Were those already out?
My guess is that it's a new edition or something, but I've never really enjoyed Barrage when I played it, so I never really got into it.
I don't think I've actually really learned how to play it, but somehow I actually did all right in the game I played on Board Game Arena Beyond Dead. That's one of his favorite games. So I don't know. I mean, I'm just glad I'm going because I didn't think I was going. So you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'm not rushing to get anything specific, and a lot of the games that I am interested in are not even available. They're demos, so it's like, whatever. All good.
Yeah, the ones that you might not be able to get later on are the games you want to look for.
Yeah, I mean, and pretty much everything, as long as you're patient enough, you're going to be able to get it. The thing about Gen Con is being one of the first to have it, is like...
Well, that's also why I mentioned Wolf Street, because Broadway comes from, China.
Right.
I mean, that you're not going to be able to get their games like what was that game? Lifesavers or Lifeboats. They had the new edition last year, and then you couldn't get it. I mean, I think a company picked it up for U.S. distribution, but even that hasn't been released yet. So what I recommend to people is find the booths like World Board Games and pick up a lot of small stuff that you normally can't get.
Well, and promos. It's a good time to pick up promos and like extra stuff for games that you really love. Because there's a lot of times that I would like to buy things from like BGG, like the extra tokens and stuff like that. But by the time I pay for shipping, it's adding 10, 20, even 30% on to the cost. So that's why I like picking up like, the special tiles and tokens and stuff like that at something like Gen Con, because I seriously can fit them in my backpack and I really don't need to pay the extra $10 in shipping. So that, for me anyways, that is like a savings because I'm not going to pay for shipping to order a couple of expansion packs for things. And there's definitely some fun promo things that they usually make available at Gen Con to entice buyers or whatever. So those are definitely things worth looking for. But as far as like buying a game, unless you really want to make sure you have it early, I would just save some money and be patient. So yes, look for those things that you won't be able to buy after Gen Con, which there's definitely a few of those. And like little things, promo cards, upgraded bits, all those kinds of things, small expansions with promos.
Oh, there's a Skull King expansion. Okay.
I saw that.
Gotta get that.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get that far. I got through like a third of the list.
I'm just curious what it does. Yeah. I'll have to look that up later. Have any of you played Ham Helsing in your travels?
I have not.
Okay, I was just curious. I don't think I've bought a Fireside game in quite a while.
But I mean, there's a lot of fun things. It's fun to just see everything, in my opinion. It's fun to just.
What? I see that similar aquatic animals. Yeah.
That was on. I did put that on my must list.
I need to check and see if they've got
because it's fish. I've got to have the fish deck.
Yeah.
I've got to have the fish deck.
Been wishing for that for a while.
Yay! And I'm sure they'll have other ones out there too. So.
Yeah, I got into a little bit of a debate during our last Clock Tower game, after our last Clock Tower game with Cosmic Beat, about the validity or how great the Jurassic World Similo deck is. And I'm like, my problem with it is it's too many of the, like, for mashing up Similo decks together, it's too much of the same stuff. Like, they're all big, giant dinosaurs in tropical environments. So the aquatic animals deck could have the same problem, that everything's going to be underwater, but there's going to be there's lots of varying different types of fish, like, because dinosaurs are all for the most part big, horned, and toothed. You know, it's like there's not a lot of variety. You know, so like when you're trying to compare a dinosaur to, say, Little Red Riding Hood, you know, what's the right play? At least I could try to find like a red fish, a red snapper or something in the aquatic deck to use, you know. So just saying. Oh, and this is your PSA, because I ordered mine. If you haven't seen, I posted in the Game Guildies Discord. Get your advent calendars now while you can. Otherwise, you're stuck with all the last year's stuff when it comes time for Christmas shopping.
Steph's awesome gaming calendar.
Yeah, I was just going to say, if you're looking for Steph's awesome gaming calendar, make sure you get that too. You can pick that up at GenCon as well, so make sure you reach out to her and pre-order.
Do it.
Steph, you're still advertising on your blog the Equid, but you should use company.site.
Oops.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm rabbit holing down the preview list because I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. I've been buried in work, so.
That's why you should watch Steph's videos.
Please Don't Burn My Village is on your list. Really? I was like, man, that art doesn't look great, but it does have a dragon on the front. And now I see it on Steph's list, so now I have to check it out.
You'll like it. I think you'll like it.
Oh my goodness, now I gotta add that to my list. My list is growing.
I like the art. It is vivid and bright. I actually like it, so.
Duel for Cardia?
The Bind Soulmates.
Interesting.
What does that mean? Does that just mean if you lose, one of you has to sleep on the couch? Is that like, what does that mean?
What if I like the couch?
Hey, Aldi.
Aldi!
Oh, hey.
Oh.
We were just about to wrap up, but then I started rabbit holing down the
preview. Well, we weren't just talking about you, but we were talking about you.
Talking about GenCon.
Coming to GenCon.
Mm-hmm.
GenCon. Here we come.
Oh, you have finished 4 of Devil's Plan?
season 1 or 2?
He's on 2.
You're on 2. Yeah, that's what I thought.
We told
I need to get caught up.
Start watching it.
Yeah,
we're on episode 6, so
yeah, we told them to watch it last night.
We're barely staying ahead.
It's
so good.
It is an interesting show. Yeah, it is an entertaining watch. It has.
Oh, I love it.
It has all of the tropes that I don't like about reality TV are at play, no question. But it's a pretty good show though.
Yeah, but the Korean culture is just so different from Western culture, and it shows in how they treat each other. But it's there's some really good takes on board games in this.
Because one of the contestants is a board gamer, is a board game YouTuber, right?
Board game
Yeah,
YouTuber.
Yeah, I've only watched the first 2 episodes of this new season, so I need to catch up. But
there's
good.
also a Go Grandmaster, and we've actually played and streamed. I think we streamed his games. He created like 3 games, and they're very abstract, so they're not my jam, but we did play them. There is a poker player, there is a doctor, there is a medical student, there's a lawyer, and we were actually mentioning this on our stream yesterday. They go out of their way to get smart people, and I desperately wish that that American or Western reality TV would find smart people, because I am really tired of seeing dumb person after dumb person after dumb person in these games. And if there's anyone with a lick of sense, they wipe the table with
a show.
Of
let's
the,
just be real for a second. That a show like Devil's Plan would never make it through a pitch in Western television. Never. The closest thing we got. The closest thing we got was King of the Nerds. That was as good as we got it. Yeah.
There are smart people in America, Matt. Yeah. Some of us are streaming board games. I would like to think I am no slouch. Yeah, former intelligence agent, fluent in Chinese.
Yeah, it's hard to say that when you've got a puppet just within reach, Michael.
What are you talking about?
Just kidding.
Although to
I'm
be fair, I
watching
have a
you.
puppet in reach too. He doesn't come out very often though.
I don't have any puppets. All I have are tools and adapters and cables.
I have all that too, but I do have my Griffin.
Just because there are a bunch of dumb people in America does not mean that there are no smart people in America. So there is that.
Yeah, Devil's Plan. If you can stomach reality TV tropes, and what I mean by that is it's like, cutaways and producer incited drama. If you're okay with, if you can stomach that, Devil's Plan is worth the watch.
I mean,
I love it so much.
So careful.
TV. I didn't realize it was reality. I gotta look.
Netflix.
Please hold. I would not recommend clicking that YouTube link that Steph put on there, because it is the YouTuber, and Devil's Plan Season 2 has been fully released. Therefore, there could be spoilers. Do not look at that channel until you're done with Devil's Plan.
Yeah.
Well, when I looked at his channel, I didn't click that link. I just copied Aldi's.
I'm saying you probably don't want to click it, because you don't know if he's going to say anything.
Gotcha.
Yeah. When I looked
Aldi
at
says
his
he
channel,
didn't see any spoilers, but I didn't look because I don't want. I end up spoiling myself whenever I'm watching something with Steph, and I'm trying to not.
Yeah. When I looked at his channel earlier, it was all games all the time.
Cool. Just making sure.
It is all Korean also. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Devil's Plan.
I'm trying to give the spoiler warning before anyone clicks on it and blames us for that.
Yeah. It's very well dubbed too, because that there's some degrees of quality when it comes to English dubbing some of the Korean shows on Netflix.
I don't know, because we listened to the original Korean and yeah.
But yeah, so it's like, 'cause I'm not a big fan of like reality TV as a whole. Like I have no respect for it as a fan of television, as someone who worked in television. I don't. But the only reality show that I did like was King of the Nerds, and then I did like Devil's Plan. because it's very much like King of the Nerds.
It's so smart.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it
it
so much. I love it more than Traders. I like Traders fine. I've been enjoying Traders too.
I will get around to watching Traders at some point. I have to be in the mood for, like I said, it's a genre of television that I don't enjoy typically, so that's why I have to work myself up for it. So
yeah, but it is so much blood on the clock tower that you need to watch it.
I know.
How have you not watched Traders? It's even my husband who was like, we are not watching that. Now he's totally addicted, and we've watched, I think, everything that's available for all of the places besides the US. So I mean, yeah. It's very blood on the clock tower.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like, it's a game of werewolf, essentially, where they're trying to collect money during the day, and then there's going to be a banishment at night and a murder late night, and it's crazy at times. There are seasons that are better than other seasons.
Yeah.
Here's the main problem with Traders. It suffers from exactly the problem I just mentioned.
Dumb people.
Dumb people.
Dumb people. And
I was all in. I was all in on Australia season 2. You've got to watch it, but be prepared. You will be so frustrated at that. It is mind-bogglingly disheartening. Let's just say that.
But yeah, I will.
Is that the right term for it, Steph?
I will ring along the bell of Devil's Plan. Both seasons, very fun.
Yeah, Devil's Plan is
still the best.
By far the best.
Okay,
but Traders is good too. It's worth the watch.
I will. I promise. I will.
Games.
I will. I got time before I gotta leave for Indy, so I'll try to start watching a few episodes here and there.
You'll be addicted to Traders. The U.S. is very good. Start with the U.S.
Well, when you see me in Indy, then you can tell me if I've become obsessed or not.
That's fair.
Derek will become obsessed.
I probably will. This sounds like a show that I would love.
Episodes, and he is going to be sucked in, like eating up ideas of how he can incorporate all the crazy crap they do.
Yeah, here's the problem I have with reality TV is I can't turn off my producer's eye when I watch those shows. So, so I can see. So I can see when they're creating the narrative in the edit.
Zealand is so low budget. I think I could do it in my backyard better.
After 50 seasons of Survivor, 35 seasons of Amazing Race, and umpteen other seasons of other things, Steph and I can pick out the producer created drama and the edits. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a bad edit. Oh, they're intentionally doing that. Oh, they shifted to something that he's not wearing the same thing that day and then back again.
Yeah.
Just like blatant things.
I like clock tower content, so maybe I will get into this. So
Traders you'll like.
Yeah.
Traders
you need to. There is some manipulation with the rules that has you remember the discussions that you and I have had privately about manipulation of outcome in Blood on the Clock Tower.
Yeah.
They do some of that in that, let's say a traitor gets eliminated. Mm-hmm. They then recruit a traitor from the faithful to the traitor. So ultimately it's not traitors v faithful. It is individuals v individuals. And at that point it breaks down a little for me. But still, you need to see it.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of which, do you think you'll be up for Clock Tower next week, Michael? Do you think you'll be
done? It depends. I'll probably I might have to be getting stuff ready for.
That's fine. I thought I'd check. The reason I'm asking is because some of the crew was asking to do a different script, and I wanted to check with you and just see.
Go right ahead.
Okay, cool. So. Anyway.
Yeah, flip the script while I'm gone. Though Corey said he missed me, so.
That's true.
Yeah. We've had great games. It's been fun. I
Yeah.
I had a baller of an evil play last week. I gaslit a Slayer into wasting their shot on a saint.
Nice.
I felt a little bad at the end, but at the end it was like, I'm the imp. I'm supposed to do that. I'm very invested in you shooting anybody but me.
That's exactly right. No shame in that. You're playing within the rules of the game.
I wish we had recorded that one because it was a great game. Lots of funny stuff happening. Alrighty. All right, let's raid out of here. Someone get a raid going.
Bonds is having a hype train right now.
What?
Oh,
all right. Let's jump in.
Over.
Let's jump on the hype train.
Sounds good.
If you misplaced your socks, in the apparent rocking off that occurred over the course of the stream, because we're just so game gildingly amazing. Don't forget to get a free pair on your way out. If you're going to be at GenCon, please come and find us and say hello, because GenCon is one of those cons it's entirely possible to go an entire show, know someone else is there, and never see them. So if you're going to make an effort, you can find myself, Michael, or Steph, usually at the Board Game Geek Hot Games room in the Hyatt. And, of course, Duchess will be working at the CGE booth. So please come up and say hello. We'd love to see you. But until next time, GG and live it up. Peace.
This has been a Senor Azul production. Fist bump!